Hi friends, today we're going to talk about the perfume Nuit Intense Man Pure Parfum from Armaf. Now this perfume, it got a lot of attention in recent times because it's the perfume version of a very famous scent, the same one, Nuit Intense Man, but this is the EDT version. Now, the EDT version was a massive hit. It's a 105 ml bottle, and this one gets compliments. It projects really well. The sillage is also good, and people were excited when the pure perfume version came out. Why? Because the EDT version had a very bitter or strong, or maybe sometimes people call it even annoying lemon note right in the start. It's very harsh, and the pure perfume version was supposed to take care of this, to tone that harshness down, and while maintaining the same DNA of the scent. Let's see how it stacks up with the EDT version. And do you really need a new bottle if you already have this particular scent, the EDT version? Quickly going through the notes. In the top notes, we have lemon, pineapple, bergamot, blackcurrant, and apple. In the mid notes, there is birch, jasmine, and rose. And base notes comprise of musk, ambergris, patchouli, and vanilla. This is very similar to the EDT version. Even the EDT version, the notes are very similar. Okay, and looking at the bottle is nice, typical Armaf bottle. It's got those diamond studded cap, chain over there. Armaf Club Nuit is written here on the side. Only thing, the bottle is bigger because this is 150 ml versus 105 ml, which is the EDT version. Let's spray it and see how it's nice right off the spray. Just smelling it like this, you get a very pleasant smell. Let's spray it and see. Nice, very good blast, right? You saw that mist, very nice powdery mist from this scent. And right off at the start, it smells very similar to the EDT version, and some may even call it smells very close to Aventus, because Aventus didn't have any harsh notes in the top. It was very smooth and blended. This one, I wouldn't say it's perfectly smooth or perfectly well blended without that harshness. There is an element of harshness in the pure perfume version, but it's not as harsh as the EDT version. Now, it could be a good thing or a bad thing. Some people absolutely hate that harshness which comes out of that lemon note, but some people do not mind it, and that very pungent lemon note adds to the attractiveness of the scent. So yes, not as strong as the EDT, or not as harsh as EDT. The DNA is still there, and it's a very pleasant scent. It's not off-putting, right? Now, once that harshness or the initial lemon blast tones down, this scent becomes very smoky. The birch tar really kicks in, and after 1 hour, you definitely get a nice smoky smell, which is good. I like this. I haven't smelled Aventus in a very long time. I had a small sample around 10 years back, so my memory is very vague of Aventus, but this one is very pleasant to smell. And in the dry down, it's pretty much the same. That birch tar is there along with the lemon, and it maintains that particular profile throughout the scent's journey. Now, when it comes to performance, this was my scent of the day yesterday, and I wore it on this shirt that you see, and I sprayed it in the morning. The first 1 hour, or maybe 45 minutes or 1 hour, it was giving out a nice aura. It was projecting really well. But after 1.5 hours, I don't know when it happened, suddenly I stopped smelling it on myself. I don't know if I'm going nose blind to this, maybe not. What I feel is, if I put my nose very close to where I sprayed it, like I sprayed it here yesterday, I can still get that smell. And it's been more than 24 hours now. The smell is still there. But it sits very close to the skin or the body. It doesn't push out much after 2 hours. That's maybe a little bit disappointing for me. I just wish, because this scent profile is very smooth, blended, I wish it just pushed out a little bit. And the person wearing this scent should get a whiff of this when the person moves around, but I don't get much of that with this. Now, I could be wrong going nose blind, but this is my experience. Why? Because another thing is, whenever I own this, I get noticed, the EDT version. There are a couple of examples. 2 times when I was walking in the park, in 2 separate occasions, people have come up and asked me what I'm wearing. And they said, I can smell it from around 50 meters back when I was jogging and we were just following the trail. So a couple of times, people have said this, they commented on the performance and even the smell, they asked me what this is. Same, even when I worn it at home or maybe to office, I have received compliments on this. People, ask, what's that? You smell really good. Whereas this one, I haven't received any kind of compliment or any reaction from people around me, which makes me think or conclude that I'm not going nose blind to it. It's just that this batch, whatever I have, its longevity is good, but it's not projecting enough. The sillage is not very strong. So on clothes, longevity wise, I'm getting more than 24 hours. On the skin, again around 6 hours of longevity, but projection is very, very low. Now coming to the occasions where you can wear this, it's a very versatile scent, just like the Aventus DNA. That's what made Aventus very popular. It's a very versatile scent. You can wear it across different seasons. You can wear it for any occasion, to the office. You can wear it even casually in the evening. And this one in particular, the pure Parfum version, is most suited for the office than the EDT version. Now the EDT version, you do not want to spray it immediately and get into the office. It might offend or draw adverse reaction from people because of that harsh note. Whereas this one, it's not going to have that problem. It's very smooth. The harshness is toned down. So this is better for office. The pure Parfum version is better for office than the EDT version. Now price wise also, it is value for money. I picked this up for around 4,000 rupees. I think around $50 US dollars, or maybe even less than that. This one is even cheaper, but just value proposition wise, it's a good job because it's got that nice DNA and it smells really well. Now coming to the pros and cons. Pros, I would say good value proposition. It's also a very well blended scent. The harshness of the lemon is toned down. It's very versatile. The longevity is good. And when coming to the cons, I feel that this could have projected a little bit better. Not to the extent of the EDT, but at least maybe half the power could have made this even better scent that you would reach out to. And would I buy this if I have the EDT version? Now in retrospect, I feel that since I already have the EDT, I may not buy the pure Parfum version. And even if both these bottles get empty, my next purchase would be the EDT bottle. I'm going to stay away from the pure Parfum version because of the performance. And the EDT version can replace this. Only thing is, you can spray it a little bit early before you're going into any closed environment, and then you have some time for this scent to settle down. Then the EDT version can be used in office as well. Whereas this one, it could have just performed a little bit better. I do hear that some people saying it's a beast in performance, but unfortunately not with me. Do let me know what you think about this scent and its performance. Is it a beast, or are you also feeling the same way like me and it's not performing well? Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.